What's going on, folks? So today I'm going to be checking out a band called Lightning Strikes, and the name of the song is Fear of Unknown. This one's kind of cool because I looked up these folks when I saw this new single, and they have kind of a neat history. They actually formed back in the mid '80s for a few years, and then I guess nothing really came of it, and then they kind of reformed back up in the 2010s and released a new album in 2016. It looks like, which I didn't listen to. This is my first time hearing about this band, and now they have since 2016 they have another new album coming out February 18th. So 10 years after that one, after they reformed up, decades after they originally did in the 80s. So long history this band has. But this is my first time listening to them. This is their new single from their new upcoming album in February. Really curious to see what this is all about. So let's just check it out. Rangers, go. Interesting ending there. It feels like it ends slightly abrupt. I think what would have worked really good for this song is like having that classic kind of old school fade out, like on the solo. Like the shredding, and it just gradually kind of fades out while he's still just like shredding. I think that would have been really sick for this song. But man, that whole like guitar solo stuff at the end of the song, insane. And one thing I gotta say about this song is musically, it is awesome, 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 awesome. Musically, I love like the main guitar riff, all of the guitar riffs in the song, especially that kind of main one that kind of starts off the song and stuff after the choir, like the church kind of moment, which I thought that was kind of a neat way of starting the song. So yeah, I love the guitar riffs all the way throughout the song. The guitars were just awesome, and then that insanely awesome solo stuff there at the end, just incredibly cool. Really, really dug that. But all of the music, all of the musicianship was insane. I love the drums. That drummer's awesome. So many awesome fills in there. Nothing that's just very kind of straightforward. A lot of cool things thrown in. I mean, just the drum work just had so much personality to it. Like it wasn't just, oh, the drums in the background just kind of keeping the beat. Like, no, the drums had a presence of their own, and just so cool. Same thing with like the bass, like awesome bass licks. You could really kind of hear it thumping along, doing like really cool things in there, really intricate stuff with the bass. So I mean, just all the music was just so cool. I just loved this song musically, really, really impressive. And then like in the bridge, I guess, this awesome keyboard solo, which I was not expecting at all. But it was so sick. Love that keyboard solo. Just sounded so cool. It was just awesome. A really kind of nice way to break up the song a little bit in there. I really love how they did that. So yeah, I mean, incredible talent musically. These folks here, just really awesome. Again, I just love this song musically. I also love the vocals. He has a really cool voice. We got some really nice kind of like power metal screams in there that he did that just really, were impactful, just were awesome. I just like the quality of his voice. It suited the song super well. So all of those things, all of the musicianship, the music, and the vocals, I absolutely loved. The only thing with this song that keeps me from just overall loving the song, like I love the music, I love the vocals, but as a whole, my biggest critique with the song is like the vocal melodies. I just felt like the vocal melodies were lacking a hook. It's like we kind of, there was like the chorus in there, but like there was nothing to kind of anchor the song as far as a vocal melody goes. Like you have all the music, which is so awesome, doing such cool stuff, really digging all that. But I feel like what it really was lacking is just a hook in that vocal melody, whether it be in the chorus or even elsewhere, I guess. It just, because like the verses were fine, I was digging the verses, thought the verses were cool and stuff. You kind of have like the build up then into the chorus, but then the chorus, it just doesn't draw you in. Like it isn't really memorable, or that's the thing with the vocal melody in general. Like there's nothing really in the vocal melody that's memorable. Like I can't even like recall in my head any melodies there vocally. In my head, it's like I'm kind of just reminiscing about, man, how cool is the music, and I kind of hear like the guitar shredding, kind of hear like the guitar doing the guitar riffs. I hear the drums doing the fills and stuff. I hear the bassist doing groovy kind of bass work there, but I don't hear the vocal melodies. Like I hear his voice, kind of. I hear some of those cool screams he did, but no melody. And so I think that's like the biggest thing that the song is lacking, is that there's no real kind of nice, distinct vocal melody that the listener can kind of get on board with, or can kind of remember, or just, feel hooked by. And so there's nothing there in the melody that sort of anchors the song. While you have all this cool, intricate stuff happening, it's like I feel in a song like this, like the listener is really, really digging the music and all this cool stuff that's happening, but they need an anchor point. It's like they need a spot where it feels like they're kind of part of the song, instead of like they're a bystander with the song. There's no elements where the listener really feels like they're part of the song, and I think that it's just missing. Again, whether it be in the verses or the pre-chorus or the chorus, typically that kind of thing is in the chorus, but I guess, it could be elsewhere, but it's just absent entirely. So the vocal melodies just kind of pass by. It's like, okay, it's kind of just doing stuff, and that's that. So it just really needs that anchor point, really needs that hook in the vocal melody to really take this song to the next level. Because without it, it's an incredibly impressive song musically. It's still thoroughly enjoyable from that perspective, but it's just missing that last little ingredient to really make it something truly special. So that's kind of my thoughts on this one. Still, a lot of talent here. Truly. And I'm definitely going to check out the album in February, without a doubt. Because, I definitely a lot of talent here, and I really think that they can deliver some astonishing stuff. So I'm definitely checking out the album. But let me know, folks, in the comments down below, what you think of this song here. Are you going to check out the album? Let's talk about it. I'll catch you next time. Ranger out.